I chose you before you even knew my name. Before you ever opened your eyes, I saw you. Before you ever breathed your first breath, I called you. Before you ever sinned, I loved you. You think your story began when the world noticed you, but I noticed you first. I formed you in the secret place. I carved your destiny into your DNA. You didn't stumble into existence. You were sent. I didn't wait for you to prove yourself. I didn't choose you because you had it all together. I chose you because I had a purpose that only you could carry. Yes, you. The broken one, the overlooked one, the doubting one. I don't see what others see. I see your becoming. I see the glory I've hidden inside you like treasure in a jar of clay. This world didn't give you your identity, so it doesn't get to define it. Your pain doesn't define you. Your past doesn't define you. I do. You've asked, why me? And I answer, because you're mine. You've questioned your worth, but I've never questioned my choice. You don't need a spotlight to be significant. You don't need applause to be anointed. I don't need your perfection. I want your surrender. You've been wandering, wondering, waiting, but I've never left. I've been calling, preparing, positioning, because you are the chosen one, chosen not for comfort, but for calling, chosen not for fame, but for fire, chosen not for status, but for surrender. The time for doubting is over. The time for hiding is done. I didn't whisper your name from heaven just to watch you disappear into the crowd. I chose you. Now walk like it. You've always felt different, and that's not by accident. While others were blending in, I was setting you apart. While they chased crowds, I was calling you into the quiet. While they sought approval, I was writing identity on your soul. Being chosen means being set apart, not because you're better, but because you're mine. They didn't reject you. They rejected the light I placed in you. They didn't ignore you. They couldn't understand the weight you carry. You're not left out. You're called out. You've looked around and wondered why your path feels lonelier. Because I called you to walk where others won't go, to speak what others won't say, to believe when others bow to fear. That ache in your heart, that longing to be seen, understood, used for something bigger, I put it there. I marked you. I set you apart before you even had words for what you felt. Don't water yourself down to be accepted. Don't bury your fire to make others comfortable. I didn't call you to fit in. I called you to stand out, to be a voice in the wilderness, to be light in the dark, to be different because you belong to me. So stop apologizing for the calling I gave you. You are set apart. You are chosen. Walk boldly. You thought I left you when you wandered, but I was right there marking you even as you ran. You didn't find me. I found you. Even in your rebellion, even in your sin, even in your silence. When you were chasing what you thought would satisfy, I was whispering, come back. When you were falling deeper into the mess, I was surrounding you with mercy. When you thought you ruined everything, I had already written redemption into the story. You think your mistakes disqualified you, but I used them to show you your need. You think your shame disfigured you, but I used it to drive you into my arms. You think you went too far, but you never went beyond my reach. Don't you know? I mark my own. I seal my chosen, not when they're perfect, but when they're mine. And you've always been mine. The calling on your life didn't vanish when you failed. The anointing didn't evaporate when you ran. The promise didn't expire when you broke your vow. I knew what you'd do, and I chose you anyway. I knew the nights you'd cry yourself to sleep. I knew the addictions you'd hide. I knew the lies you'd believe, and I still placed purpose on your life. The enemy tried to convince you that you're too far gone, but the truth is, you're too deeply marked, marked by my blood, marked by my mercy, marked for my glory. So stop running. You don't have to earn what I already gave. You are not just forgiven, you are chosen. Now come walk in what's already yours. You thought I abandoned you in the dark, but the darkness was the classroom, and I was the teacher. While others were being seen, I was hiding you. While others were being celebrated, I was shaping you. While others ran ahead, I kept you still. Because I wasn't just preparing a path for you, I was preparing you for the path. You hated the silence, but it taught you to hear my voice. You hated the waiting, but it trained your spirit to trust. You hated the crushing, but it produced oil that can't be faked. Chosen ones don't rise without roots. And I've been building yours deep. Every tear you cried in private, I caught them all. Every battle you fought alone, I recorded them all. Every time you stayed faithful when no one saw, I smiled. I was there. This is why I allowed the isolation. This is why I allowed the delay. Not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because when I raise you up, it won't be hype. It'll be holy. It won't be popularity. It'll be power. You won't just speak from a platform. You'll speak from a place of depth. Now the season is shifting. The time is coming. What I built in the dark is about to shine in the light. So stand tall, chosen one. Your training was not in vain. That burning in your chest, that restlessness in your spirit, that ache that won't leave you alone, that's not anxiety. That's not emotion. That's me. I lit a fire in your bones. And no matter how much you try to quiet it, you can't. Because I didn't choose you to sit quietly in the back row of life. I chose you to speak, to cry out, to roar like a lion in the middle of a sleeping generation. You've tried to silence yourself, tried to fit in, tried to be normal. But normal will never fit you, because you are not common. You are chosen, and chosen ones carry fire. Jeremiah tried to quit. He said, I won't speak anymore. But my word became like a fire shut up in his bones, and he couldn't hold it in, and neither can you. You were born to carry my voice, to declare truth when others are afraid, to stand for righteousness when others bow to culture, to proclaim life while the world worships death. Yes, it will cost you. Yes, you'll be misunderstood. Yes, you'll feel alone. But this fire is not a burden, it's a weapon. And when you open your mouth, darkness trembles. I didn't give you a soft whisper. I gave you a war cry. And the time has come to release it. Don't shrink back. Don't hold it in. Don't apologize for the truth I placed inside you. Speak, chosen one. Let the fire out. You've been living like you're weak, like you're powerless, like you're just getting by. But I didn't save you to survive. I filled you to overcome. The same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead now lives in you. Not a lesser version, not a diluted copy. My very spirit, living, breathing, active inside of you. That means you are not ordinary. You're not stuck. You have resurrection power. You're not confused. You have the spirit of truth. You're not helpless. You have authority over darkness. Stop letting fear lead you. Stop letting shame mute you. Stop letting circumstances define you. You carry my spirit, and where my spirit is, there is power. Power to resist sin. Power to break strongholds. Power to speak life. Power to pray bold prayers and see the supernatural move. You keep saying, I'm just human. But chosen ones aren't just anything. You are a walking temple of glory. When you step into a room, hell gets nervous. When you pray, chains fall. When you walk in obedience, demons flee. So stop living like a beggar when I called you a warrior. You have my spirit. You have my seal. Now walk in power, because you're not ordinary. You're chosen. That burden you carry, that thing that won't let you rest, that cause that keeps you awake at night, praying, weeping, pleading, that's not a curse. It's a calling. I gave it to you. Not to crush you, but to commission you. Not to break you, but to build something through you. I trust you with it. Others brush it off, but you can't. Others walk by, but you feel it. Because I placed it in you. You see the injustice. You feel the ache. You carry the weight others don't even notice. Why? Because you're the one I chose to carry it. Chosen ones don't live comfortable lives. They live commissioned lives. And I didn't call you to escape the burden. I called you to step into it. Moses had a burden for his people, so I called him to lead them. Nehemiah wept over broken walls, so I called him to rebuild them. Esther trembled before the throne, but I called her for such a time as this. I don't give heavy burdens to light-hearted people. I give them to the ones who will pray, who will act, who will fight, even when it costs. So don't resent the weight. Don't curse the fire. Don't envy the ones who feel nothing. The burden is proof you've been trusted. You carry it because you're called to. You feel it because you're chosen. And I will strengthen you to carry what I gave you. You are not alone in this. I walk with you. I war through you. I sustain you. You carry the burden because I carry you. You've asked me, why so many battles? Why the constant resistance? Why the warfare? Why the struggle? It's not because I forgot you. It's because I forged you. I didn't surround you with battles to break you. I surrounded you with battles to build you. Because I didn't make you fragile. I made you a fighter. I didn't call you to retreat. I trained you to advance. Every trial you faced was training. Every enemy that rose was permission for you to rise higher. Every setback was a setup for spiritual strength. You learned how to pray in the pit. You learned how to trust when nothing made sense. You learned how to fight, not in your strength, but in mine. David didn't become a warrior in the palace. He became one in the pasture, with lions and bears. And so did you. You've fought in the secret places. You've stood when others collapsed. You've battled in silence. And now the enemy is terrified. Because you're not a victim. You're anointed. You're not fragile. You're armed. You're not just chosen. You're dangerous to darkness. So wipe your tears. Stand tall. The battle isn't proof you're weak. It's proof you're called. And every war you face is just another chance for me to show off through you. You are a warrior. You are chosen. And you never fight alone. You've cried over closed doors. You've questioned my silence. You've wondered why it worked out for them, but not for you. But listen to me. Every door I closed was my mercy in disguise. You thought I was withholding. I was protecting. You thought I forgot you. I was saving you. Not every opportunity is from me. Not every relationship is safe. Not every yes is a blessing. And because you are chosen, I don't let you walk through just any door. I guide your steps with precision. I interrupt your plans with purpose. I disrupt your timeline because I see the traps ahead. Yes, you've missed things, but only what would have missed your destiny. I shut some doors because they were distractions. I allowed some rejections because they would have rerouted your calling. I removed some people because their presence would have poisoned your future. But don't worry. When the time is right, I open doors no man can shut. No opinion, no enemy, no delay can block what I ordain. When I say yes, no devil in hell can say no. You don't need to manipulate, beg, or strive. Just obey. Stay ready. Stay aligned. Because when I open the next door, it'll make sense why the others had to slam shut. I'm not punishing you. I'm positioning you. I don't waste your time. I'm preparing your path. So trust me. I'm the God of the door. I open. I close. I lead. I protect. Because you're not just walking, you're being sent. And I won't let anything touch you that doesn't serve my purpose. I didn't choose you just to believe. I chose you to bear fruit. Faith without fruit is religion. But I didn't call you to rituals. I called you to results. Real evidence. Real transformation. Real impact. You weren't chosen to sit in a seat. You were chosen to shake the world. I placed gifts in you for a reason. I gave you vision for a purpose. I lit a fire in you not just to warm you, but to ignite others. Faithfulness is good, but fruitfulness is the goal. You weren't meant to bury your calling under fear. You weren't meant to blend in until heaven. You were meant to multiply. Souls, truth, light, power. I called you to produce, not just preserve. When people encounter you, they should taste heaven. Your life should preach louder than your words. Your obedience should leave a trail of changed lives. Stop saying I'm not ready. You're not called because you're ready. You're called because I've appointed you. I'll supply what you lack. I'll prune what needs cutting. I'll water what I planted. But I will not let you waste what I paid for. You are chosen, not to be passive, but to be powerful. Not to hide behind faithfulness, but to walk in fruitfulness. Now go bear fruit that remains. You were not born too early. You are not running behind, and you didn't miss your moment. I chose you for this time, for this generation, for this battle. You keep wondering why you feel so out of place, why you see things others don't, why you care about things others ignore, why you can't just live a normal life. It's because you weren't made for normal. You were made for now. I don't randomly release my chosen ones. I place them like arrows, right where the world needs them most. You were born into the chaos because you carry the cure. You were placed in the darkness because you carry the light. You're surrounded by compromise because I filled you with conviction. Esther didn't see her royal position coming, but I placed her there. David didn't ask to fight Goliath, but I raised him for it. And you didn't choose this hour, but I chose you for it. This is not a mistake. Your voice matters. Your obedience matters. Your presence in this generation is strategic. Don't waste time wishing for another season. You weren't chosen for yesterday. You weren't chosen for one day. You were chosen for today. Right now, you are the one I'm sending. You are the one I'm anointing. You are the one I'm trusting to carry my name. So stop disqualifying yourself. Stop downplaying your assignment. Stop waiting for permission to do what I've already commissioned you to do. You were born for this. You were chosen for this. Now rise and take your place. Enough with the excuses. Enough with the fear. Enough with the second guessing. I chose you. I saw you when no one else did. I called you when you were still covered in sin. I stayed when others walked away. You are not a mistake. You are not invisible. You are not unqualified. You are mine. You are the one I called by name. You are the one I fought for at the cross. You are the one I filled with purpose, power, and promise. So walk like it. Walk like you're chosen. Speak like you're chosen. Love like you're chosen. Pray like you're chosen. Lead like you're chosen. Don't chase the world. I called you to change it. Don't settle for comfort. I called you to conquer. Don't live like you're waiting to be picked. I already picked you. This is your moment. This is your assignment. This is your identity. You are not random. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are the chosen one. Now go and live like it.